Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Speros here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a PUBG Xbox One final circle kind of tips and tricks, what you guys can do to get more chicken dinners, what you guys should be looking out for, kind of how to play the final circle. It is kind of tough to get there, and it's definitely tough to play in it, especially when that circle shrinks down super tiny, because you do not want to get hit by the blue. That hurts a lot. These two initial kills here are from the same game. And on a side note, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been subbing to the channel, dropping likes on the video, and just showing a lot of love. I really appreciate it, and without further ado, let's just hop right into this. So the first tip I have for you guys, especially when the circle gets kind of tiny, is be aware of what your character is wearing. So I see I'm wearing a white beige jacket. I dropped that off because it's kind of going to make you stand out a lot more than you should be. The next tip is to play the edge. As you can see here, I heard gunshots, so I'm kind of pushing over towards them. I am playing the edge, and I'm kind of bouncing tree to tree. The reason I do this is because in the final circle, it's really pretty much everybody's going to be playing around the edge. They're either looking into the middle or they're kind of going around the edge looking for kills. So realistically, you're either going to be the one going and looking for kills, or somebody's going to be coming and looking to kill you. So you rather be the aggressor in that situation rather than getting run up on. Obviously, you do not want to lay down like that guy was. Definitely not a good idea. We already know if you lay down in first person, you're pretty much just blinding yourself, making yourself easy to spot, and taking away your mobility completely. So the next tip I have for you guys is trying to stay boosted as much as possible. So here, I know I'm in the final circle. I know I'm not going to have time to pop first aid, so I try to boost. I am getting shot at. I'm not entirely sure where from because of the guy had a silencer, but I'm kind of looking around. I think I'm safe. I'm really not, which leads me to my next tip. Don't really sit in buildings for the final circle. This guy kind of got trapped in the building, so he's gonna have to break a window to get out. And also, it makes shooting out of windows in buildings is hard to do, but it makes you a target. Pretty much everybody's looking at buildings towards the final circle because they make for great cover. So you're kind of making yourself an even bigger target, and they're really, really easy to nade, as you saw in the beginning of the game. So here I'm getting my boost bar pretty much filled up as much as I can. Obviously, for this gunfight, I still need to take this guy out, but he comes over to the window, and it makes it a super easy kill. You want to shoot as little as possible while trying to, so you're maintaining your stealth. So as you can see here, I'm scoping around. I have my boost bar. It's falling down a little bit, so I'm deciding I'm going to boost it again. I'm staying on the edge, just barely inside of it. So I know I like this rock. It's really good cover. I can play around it. Rocks are better than trees, in my opinion. They offer more variety of how you can do things and use them as cover. So here, I filled up my boost bar, and out of nowhere this guy just comes in and lays down, which brings me to my next point. You're just going to want to use grenades as much as possible. It helps you remain stealthy, and it really helps you not give away your position. Molotov cocktails, you'll see at the end of this game, do the exact opposite. They actually kind of act as a marker, and they really make you easy to spot. So again, you want to kind of play aggressive. So I'm going to just keep pushing this edge of the circle because I have the tiny side. I always play on the smaller side of the circle. That's what I like. And again, I'm bouncing tree to tree, so that way I have cover. If I do begin to get shot at, I would never turn and try to take them out in the middle of a field. You want to get to some cover first and then go and try to take them out. So here I decide this is a good spot. I don't like the rest of the tree. And the cool thing about clearing the edge of the circle is that once you make it up to a certain point, you know that there's nobody there. Nobody's behind you unless they're going to push up on you. And if they are doing that, you're going to have time to react. This guy had a ghillie suit. He probably shouldn't have been laying there. You should always lay next to a tree. The reason for that is, like I said, you want to be near cover. I really should not have looted this guy. Given the terrain and stuff, I really wanted his ghillie suit, and I knew that he had some sort of crate weapon. But typically, once it gets to the top 20, unless you absolutely are in dire need of meds or a vest, you really should not be looting people. So here we go. I'm right on the edge inside the circle on the small side. I found another rock that I can use. I've spotted an enemy. I'm scoping him out. He's moving around a little bit too much, and he's not using any cover. So I can land an easy shot on him like I did there, and he actually gets taken out by a guy next to him. So I kind of start choking my shots here. It's pretty ugly, but I have the suppressor, so I have the ability to spray. I end up picking up that easy kill, and then it's just me v1. So I'm going to go ahead, re-rack my my Car 98K, my apologies. So we know that the guy's not to our right now because we sweeped right. We know he's not in front of us because those two guys were there. So you just want to pick a spot and sit still and just kind of wait for him to expose himself, especially if you're in the circle. So I'm really close to the circle. I thought I had saw someone there earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and toss a nade kind of as a probe again. You can use your grenades to probe, so that way you can know if people are over there or not. You'll either get a kill, and if you don't even get a kill, chances are they're going to get up and try to run away. So you just want to be as vigilant as possible. This guy is laying in a bush off to my left, as you'll see here in a second. I do spot him here for a second, and I don't realize I see him. I thought I saw somebody, but I wasn't sure. But I'm just using the rock. I'm on top of it. I can easily get a shot off if I need to and then fall back down. But as you can see, he threw that Molotov, completely exposing him. I played this kind of stupid, in my opinion. I did not realize a circle was coming. You definitely want to watch out for that circle as much as possible. I thought he was going to try to kill me with his Car 98K. Luckily, this guy didn't have a very good shot, so I still made it out alive. I made it out with the dinner. But yeah, you guys basically want to hug the circle, make sure that you are always near some cover, don't loot bodies, and stay boosted up. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll have more tips and tricks videos to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.